If I can have everybody's attention real quick, can we get all...
Yes.
It's Brett Heinley.
Hi-
Hanley.
Heinley.
I messed it up. Again, I would like to welcome everyone to the 2027 Teacher of the Year banquet. We will begin our evening with the Pledge of Allegiance led by School Board Member Brett Heinley.
Please stand, face this glorious flag, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Now we have a few words from OCEA President Michael Dingus.
Good evening. Distinguished guests, community partners, families, and most importantly, our educators. On behalf of the Okaloosa County Education Association, it's an honor to join you tonight as we celebrate our Teachers of the Year and the power of public education. Teaching is not just a profession, it's a calling. Every day, teachers show up for their students with patience, creativity, and care. They create classrooms where students feel safe, valued, and capable of success. They see potential before students see it in themselves, and they never stop believing in what those students can become. Teachers do extraordinary work that often goes unseen. They stay late to help a struggling student, spend their own money on classroom supplies, and continually adapt to meet the needs of every learner. They're mentors, advocates, and role models who shape lives far beyond the classroom walls. Tonight, we honor our Teachers of the Year, but they represent something larger. They represent all of the dedicated educators across Okaloosa County who give their best every single day in our public schools. As president of the Okaloosa County Education Association, I'm proud to stand alongside educators who believe deeply in their students and in the promise of public education. When we support teachers, we strengthen classrooms, schools, and communities. To our honorees, thank you for inspiring us with your dedication and leadership. And to all educators here tonight, thank you for your commitment, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in your students. Congratulations to our Teachers of the Year, and thank you for everything you do today and every day. And now I'd like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, the Honorable Marcus Chambers, to share a few words.
So walking around and just going to different tables and then being up here looking out at this room, I tell you it does my heart proud. And what I mean by that is right now in public education, there are some challenges. But I'm not going to go into all those. But the thing that I'll say to you, each and every person who's here, and you think that we are right now grounded in an event that's all surrounded in public education. It's all surrounded in those folks to my left who represent the Teachers of the Year. And I do have a few words that I'm going to say in a moment. Who watched a game last night? This is going to go somewhere, I promise. Who was going for Miami? That sounds about right. Who was going for Indiana? Hypothetically, if Florida State was playing, would you have been going for Florida State? So I feel much better. So Mendoza, quarterback for Indiana, was not a 5-star, was not a 4-star, was overlooked, and yet the Heisman Trophy winner, likely the #1 pick. And one of the pieces that I read about him, he talked about folks who made a difference in his life. And he talked about a teacher. When he was not being recruited the way that he thought he should be recruited, he got down, he started second-guessing himself. And there were two individuals, a teacher and a coach, who spoke inspiration into him, and he said, I would not be here today leading Indiana if it was not for that. And I just want you to think about, as every single teacher in this room thinking about your impact. And I'm going to push pause right there for 1 second. And I do want to welcome some folks. We do have some distinguished guests who are here amongst us, amongst all of you distinguished guests. But I do want to introduce our school board chairman, Ms. Linda Vanchek. We also have with us Dr. Lamar White. As well as school board member who was just up here, Mr. Brett Heinley. And we have two folks not with us tonight, but absolutely sending their regards, and that's Mr. Tim Bryant and Mr. Parker Destin. To have an event like this, you have to have sponsors. And I want you just to think about that for a second. I'm going to read this list and just have a couple words for you. These individuals sponsor this event every year, and when I go to them, they say absolutely. And that is Step One Automotive, Bit Wizards and Talking Parents, Florida Power and Light, Eglin Federal Credit Union, Cox Communication, Century Insurance, Teleforce, and Titan Technologies Company, and Okaloosa Gas. And I mentioned every single one of them because I want you to understand this if maybe you wonder sometimes. We live in a community that supports education. We live in a community where the companies support education. And when I go around almost to a person or entity, they speak fondly of the work that happens here in Okaloosa. And it's on the backs of our teachers where that happens. And I know some days things can be frustrating, where we start thinking in our heads of this or that. But I challenge folks, and they've heard it before, when you drive home, what are the words that are going through your mind? And do we truly understand the impact that you have the ability to make every single day? A couple other folks I want to thank: the Okaloosa Public Schools Foundation, the Okaloosa County Education Association, the Okaloosa County Teachers Federal Credit Union, NCAA Life, Bay Area Awards, A to Z, and the Teacher of the Year Selection and Banquet Committee. Let's give them an applause. And the last thing I want to say before Ms. Sappelberg comes somewhere in my vision and starts giving me the little hook, I do want to just emphasize what I said a second ago: impact. You heard Mr. Dingus talk about the power of education. And I just challenge every last one of you in this room who believes in public education to think long and hard about what you do, either in the classroom, in your schools, or somebody who's here who's not a teacher, and you support that person. Because what you do absolutely matters every day. Just talk to quarterback Mendoza. There are lives that will change. 2,000 students will walk across the stage this year, and they'll graduate, not only on the backs of those senior teachers, but also on the backs of those kindergarten teachers, those fifth grade teachers, the band and chorus, the theater, the high school and middle school teachers. Never underestimate the impact that you make. And when people try to challenge that, I hope that you stand tall and you look them in the eyes and you say, I am an educator. And that is my hope for each and every one of us. So thank you.
We are now going to begin recognizing our nominees. First, we have Elise Zalucky, Antioch Elementary. Elise has been a dedicated educator at Antioch Elementary for 9 years, teaching both 4th and 5th grade math and science. She serves as Antioch's PTO president, organizing successful fundraisers, family nights, beautification projects, teacher appreciation events, as well as playing a key role in restructuring car dismissal procedures. Elise is deeply committed to fostering a positive, connected school community through collaboration with her colleagues. Outside of school, Elise enjoys spending quality time with her husband Anthony and their children Abby and Kellen. Elise Zalucky, Antioch Elementary. Sarah Denise Jeter, Baker School. Sarah is a devoted wife, mother of one, bonus mother to three, and proud grandmother. Her greatest joy comes from working with children in any capacity, whether it's in the classroom at Baker, where she herself attended K-12, coaching her cheerleaders, or teaching 4th through 6th graders on Sunday mornings. Now nearing the completion of her 15th year in the district, Sarah is continually reminded of what she loves the most, witnessing the growth of her students. Not only their time with her, but as they continue to flourish in the years that follow. Sarah Denise Jeter, Baker School. Heather McLaren, Blue Water Elementary School. Heather McLaren has served 14 years as a school counselor. She feels blessed to work at Blue Water, preparing students' hearts and minds for tomorrow. Through individual and small group counseling, she works with students who face enormous challenges. Using encouragement, regulation zones, strategies, goal setting, and active listening, she shows students they matter. Working with educators who trust her to support their students fuels her purpose. Heather's faith and family keep her going each day. Working with a dream team makes every day a great day to be a Seminole. Heather McLaren, Blue Water Elementary School. Miriam Sanchez, Bob Sykes. Miriam Sanchez began her teaching journey to better support her son's education. She earned her degree in general and special education from the University of New Mexico and has spent over 8 years teaching inclusive classrooms where every child feels valued. As a military spouse and EPIC coordinator for AYSO Soccer, she brings compassion, resilience, and community to all she does. Miriam Sanchez, Bob Sykes. Joy Hoffman, Bruner Middle School. Joy's dream to teach began as a first grader, evolving through school and college. She holds no regrets for following her heart 33 years later. Shortly after entering the classroom, her husband joined the Air Force, drastically changing the trajectory of her career. These multiple relocations, a total of 14, provided her with many diverse experiences and strategies, strengthening her as a teacher. Her 27 years in education include public, private, charter, and homeschool, with 13 years in middle school, 7th grade being her niche. She desires to inspire students to be excellent in all of life. Joy Hoffman, Bruner Middle School. Jody Neely, Choctawhatchee High School. Jody is a product of Fort Walton Beach High School, 1979. Working for the school district since December of 2002, Jody started at Choctaw as a stadium manager, a position he held for 14 years. Jody moved to the position of custodian at Choctaw in 2015 when he made the decision to go to college and earn a degree in education. He was voted Educational Staff Professional of the Year in 2021. Jody graduated in 2022 from UWF and accepted a teaching position at Choctaw that fall, teaching ESE. He credits support from his wife, Hannah, father, Joe, daughter, Brianne, and son, Trey. Jody Neely, Choctawhatchee High School. Bailey Wimpy, Crestview High School. Bailey Wimpy is a proud Crestview High alumni who teaches math where her story began. Her classroom is a place of laughter, grace, and growth where students are reminded they matter. She believes connection is the foundation of learning and leads with empathy, joy, and purpose. As FCA sponsor, she walks beside students in faith and life. Bailey teaches with heart and honors the legacy of those who once believed in her. Bailey Wimpy, Crestview High School. Lauren Guthrow, Davidson Middle School. Lauren moved to Okaloosa County in 1995 with her military parents. In 2001, she joined Davidson Middle School as an 8th grader. After graduating from CHS in 2006, she received her AA at OWC and her bachelor's from UWF. In 2013, she was hired to work at Davidson Middle School. Over the last 13 years, she's taught many subjects, including ELA, World and U.S. History, math, life science, and critical thinking. She is currently serving as ELA department chair. Lauren is honored to teach at the same school where she was a student so many years ago. Lauren Guthrow, Davidson Middle School. Fanya Higgs, Destin Elementary. Fanya Higgs teaches third grade math and science at Destin Elementary, where her Higgs heroes learn through creativity, courage, perseverance, and joy. A proud U.S. Army veteran, Fanya brings strength, faith, and compassion into every lesson. Her journey from soldier to teacher reflects a lifelong mission of service to empower, uplift, and inspire every child to rise with confidence, believe in their greatness, and discover the hero that lies within them. Fanya Higgs, Destin Elementary. Brittany Nichols, Destin Middle School. Brittany Nichols is a sixth grade world history teacher at Destin Middle School, a proud graduate of Okaloosa County Schools and the University of Central Florida. She now teaches at Destin Middle School, where her passion for learning first began. In her 3 years of teaching, she has served as a care crew advisor, cross-country and track coach, and mentor to aspiring fifth grade leaders. Brittany is dedicated to inspiring leadership, excellence, and a lifelong love of learning in her students. Brittany Nichols, Destin Middle School. Tara Stoddard, Edge Elementary. Ms. Stoddard has been teaching elementary in the state of Florida for 28 years. She considers it an honor to work at Edge Elementary with an amazing staff and a phenomenal group of fourth graders. Since becoming part of the Edge family, she has chaired and served on several committees and hosted a number of student teachers. Ms. Stoddard's biggest accomplishment is raising two wonderful children, Keegan and Mackenzie. Both of her children, along with her partner and best friend Troy, have been a huge support throughout her career as an educator. Tara Stoddard, Edge Elementary. Jacqueline Parrish, Edwins Elementary School. Jacqueline Parrish is a passionate first grade educator at Edwins Elementary, whose dedication to academic excellence and student growth sets her apart. She fosters a nurturing and engaging learning environment where every child is encouraged to be creative, be kind, have courage, embrace mistakes, and stay curious. She exceeds expectations by spending weekends at school preparing creative and meaningful lessons. Her innovative instructional practices, compassionate nature, strong family partnerships, and unwavering commitment to her students reflect her passion for teaching and learning. Jacqueline Parrish, Edwins Elementary School. Lisa Catherine Parnell, Eglin Elementary School. Lisa received her bachelor's degree in early childhood and elementary education from the University of West Florida. She began teaching in 1995 at Longwood Elementary School. She stopped momentarily to raise her children, Matthew and Christina. Her quest for learning continued, and Lisa earned her master's degree in educational leadership from UWF. Moves to different states had her teaching many different grade levels, but her love for early childhood prevailed. Lisa is currently teaching kindergarten at Eglin Elementary School and feels honored to be recognized by her peers as their Teacher of the Year. Lisa Catherine Parnell, Eglin Elementary School. Chris Royal Melvin, Elliott Point Elementary. After years of serving passengers at 30,000 feet, Mr. Melvin retired his wings and returned home to Okaloosa County, where he discovered his true calling in the classroom. Now, instead of handing out snacks, he hands out pencils and encouragement. Trading turbulence for third graders turned out to be the best decision of his life, and every day reminds him that helping students take off toward their potential is the greatest adventure yet. Chris Royal Melvin, Elliott Point Elementary. Shannon Snow, Laurel Hill School. Mrs. Snow feels called to help students overcome barriers that impact their learning. She has taught in various classroom settings, including co-teaching, ESE, varying exceptionalities, gen ed, and hospital homebound. She has spent the last 23 years at Laurel Hill School and has extensive experience with developing IEPs, curriculum development, and assisting students with their social and emotional needs. She holds a BA in elementary education from FSU, certifications in specific learning disabilities, reading endorsement, and a master's in curriculum and instruction from UWF. Shannon Snow, Laurel Hill School. Kimberly Gonzalez, Lewis School. Kim is a proud product of Okaloosa County Schools and attended Lewis School herself. She's honored to teach fifth grade ELA and watch her two children grow at the same school that helped shape her as a person and educator. She earned her elementary education degree from UCF and began her career in OCSD. After marrying her husband in 2013, his military career led her to teach in Germany and Texas. Kim is grateful to be back home in OCSD, continuing her journey where it all began. Kimberly Gonzalez, Lewis School. Gail Overdahl, Longwood Elementary School. Gail Overdahl joined Okaloosa County School District 2.5 years ago. She retired from the Clark County School District in Las Vegas, Nevada, after 30 years where she served as a third or fourth grade teacher, a reading specialist, an instructional coach, and an elementary school administrator. After moving to the Panhandle, she couldn't stay retired and is back doing the job she loves the most, teaching third graders. She is honored to be Longwood's choice as Teacher of the Year, and she thanks her family for the constant support and encouragement throughout her career in education. Gail Overdahl, Longwood Elementary School. Sarah Laborde, Mary Esther Elementary. With 13 years of teaching experience, Sarah is passionate about helping students who struggle, finding confidence and success in math. As a Title I math teacher, she teaches 90 students daily in small groups and individually, celebrating every breakthrough. As grade chair, math committee chair, mentor to new teachers, and K-Kids co-sponsor, Sarah inspires learning, leadership, and kindness throughout the school community. Sarah Laborde, Mary Esther Elementary. Nathan Yoder, Meigs Middle School. Known for a laugh that echoes across campus, Nathan Yoder brings energy and heart everywhere he goes. He has been teaching for 7 years, including 2 years in his home state of Ohio. As Meg's ESE math teacher, most of his day is in a self-contained unit. However, he has also taught Algebra 1 honors and 6th grade science. Additionally, Nathan supports students and teachers in general education settings as a push-in teacher in both math and ELA. Nathan's goal everywhere is to build strong relationships and guide learners to those unforgettable light bulb moments that spark confidence, curiosity, and growth. Nathan Yoder, Meigs Middle School. Megan Darhauer, Niceville High School. Megan is a proud military brat who attended Cherokee Elementary, Ruckle Middle School, and Niceville High School. Megan received her BS in kinesiology at Michigan State University while playing college softball. She coached college softball for 8 years before becoming an educator in Okaloosa County. Coach Darhauer is a current PE and leadership teacher at NHS and is also the head girls basketball coach. When she isn't on the court, Megan enjoys playing video games and watching sports in her recliner. Megan is excited and humbled by the opportunity to represent Niceville High School. Megan Darhauer, Niceville High School. Maria Erdberg, Northwest Florida Ballet Academy. Maria has been a dedicated educator for 27 years, teaching students from 1st through 8th grade. She especially enjoys teaching middle school science, where she inspires her students through real-world problem-solving experiences. Maria loves animals, gardening, exploring nature, and traveling with her husband, Ken. They are proud parents of David and Michael, both of whom are military veterans, and sharing their home with their rescued American pit bull, Siggy. Maria feels blessed to be a part of the district's #1 school where the faculty, staff, and students have become like family to her. Maria Erdberg. Daniel Hillard, Northwood Elementary. Meet Daniel Hillard, a dedicated father, husband, stepfather, and teacher. Daniel is the 4th child of 5 and spent his younger years in Europe, attending DoD schools when they were available. His 4th and 5th grade teachers, Mr. Stevens and Mr. Ingalls, inspired him to become an elementary teacher. Daniel graduated from UWF with a BA in elementary education and has dedicated his time to Northwood Elementary for the past 21 years. His dedication to engaging students in critical thinking has always been his focus on teaching. Daniel Hillard, Northwood Elementary. Kirsty Sun, STEM Academy. Kirsty found her passion for teaching when she started working in a Montessori as a lead teacher for 2- and 3-year-olds. Here is where she decided that teaching is how she wanted to spend her career. Pursuing her degree, she chose to get her bachelor's in English with an education in literary studies, emphasis for grades 6-12. Upon moving to Florida in June 2021, she was thrilled to be hired as a 6th grade advanced language arts teacher. Over the past 4 years at STEM, she has enjoyed fostering the love of reading for enjoyment in her students and trying to make her lessons fun and meaningful. Kirsty Sun, STEM Academy. Davin Scott, Okaloosa Technical College. Davin was inspired by mentors Al Gardner and Jerry Sampson. He entered teaching to help students succeed. With 38 years of HVAC experience, he built a strong program focusing on technical skills, soft skills, and real-world readiness. His students have earned over 1,387 industry certifications, providing measurable growth. He has led through collaboration, continuous improvement, and service. His message is to stay positive, innovate, and always support your students. Davin Scott, Okaloosa Technical College. Katie Wallace, Plough Elementary. With 28 years of experience in early childhood education, Katie has devoted her career to teaching kindergarten and inspiring a lifelong love of learning in young children. She is forever grateful for her greatest educator inspirations, her mom and dad. As a proud member of Plough Elementary, Katie feels blessed to work with a dedicated team who share her passion for children. Plough is more than a workplace. It is a family guided by the belief that every child deserves to be seen, heard, and celebrated. Katie Wallace, Plough Elementary. Eva Williams, Pryor Middle School. Eva Williams is a devoted educator with 14 years of experience. She holds a master's in educational leadership and a bachelor's in business management. Married to Bernard Williams for 24 years, Eva is a proud mother of 3 daughters and a grandmother to 4 grandchildren. Her passion for teaching and commitment to student success have shaped her career across multiple grade levels. Eva leads with empathy, structure, and purpose, inspiring leaders and colleagues alike through her dedication to education and family. Eva Williams, Pryor Middle School. Crystal Skanes, Richburg School. Ms. Gaines has been a dedicated teacher in Okaloosa County for the last 10 years, serving at Davidson Middle, ECCI North, and Richburg schools. She believes that anyone can learn and should be given the opportunity to do so. She says the last decade has had its challenges, but it has been in God's plan for her life. She enjoys spending her days with her students and arrives to work daily with a smile on her face and a song in her heart. She would like to give a shout out to the most fabulous aide, Miss Sherry Henson, who has been very instrumental in her journey at Richburg. Go Lions. Crystal Skanes, Richburg School. Tori Miller, Riverside Elementary. Tori Miller grew up a military child. She is a graduate of Crestview High School and received her degree from Northwest Florida State College. With the support and encouragement of her family, she pursued her dream of becoming a teacher. This is her 9th year teaching 4th grade at Riverside Elementary. Tori strives to create a positive learning environment that will help every student to become a confident learner. She wants to instill a love for reading in all of her students. She is thankful for the support of her parents, husband, 2 children, and in-laws. She is honored to represent Riverside Elementary. Tori Miller, Riverside Elementary School. Brittany Dunson, Ruckle Middle School. Brittany Dunson was born and raised in Pensacola, Florida, and is currently in her 11th year of teaching. with the past 4 years spent serving students in Okaloosa County. She earned her bachelor's degree in exercise science with a focus in K-12 education from the University of Mobile. Outside the classroom, she drives her school bus route each morning and afternoon, enjoys woodworking, home renovation projects, and spending time outdoors. Brittany is appreciative of the opportunity to represent Ruckle and is truly thankful for the chance to serve her school. Brittany Dunson, Ruckle Middle School. Shalise Kozlerich, Shalimar Elementary. Shalise, aka Mrs. K, is in her 23rd year of teaching music and is a proud product of OCSD. Since second grade, she knew this was her dream. Shalise is an advocate that music is more than just having fun, although that happens a lot. It is math, reading, science, social studies combined. Students count and track rhythms, sing in other languages, and play various instruments like everyone's favorite, the recorder. Thanks to the OPSF, Shalise recently added ukuleles into her program. She believes music connects everyone. She is truly honored to be recognized by her friends and colleagues at Shalimar. Shalise Kozlerich, Shalimar Elementary. Alicia Ammons, Shoal River Middle School. Alicia Ammons, a graduate of McNeese State University in Louisiana, moved to Okaloosa County in 2001 with her husband and raised 4 daughters. She returned to the classroom full-time in 2015, beginning in 5th grade before finding her home in 6th grade ELA at Shoal River Middle. She is passionate about guiding students through these pivotal years and deeply values the supportive spirit of the Shoal River faculty and administration. Alicia currently serves as the ELA Department Chair, Huddle Leader for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and sponsor for the National Junior Honor Society. Alicia Ammons, Shoal River Middle School. Elizabeth Wade, Silver Sands. Her career in education began back in 2006. She left a 30-year career in banking to be close to her children. She enrolled in college in 2008 to earn her degree and graduated in 2013 from Clinton, Ohio. With a bachelor's in education and a minor in psychology and child development, with lots of hard work and dedication, she began teaching at Silver Sands for 4 years now. She would like to thank the staff and administration who have mentored her over the years. Elizabeth Wade, Silver Sands. Sissy Keppel, Southside Primary School. Southside Primary School proudly recognizes Mississippi Keppel as its 2025 Teacher of the Year. With 29 years in education, Mrs. Keppel's passion, faith, and dedication have inspired countless young learners. Born in Columbus, Georgia, she discovered her calling early and now lives in Defuniak Springs with her husband, Scott. A St. Leo University graduate with specialized training in pre-K disabilities and exceptionalities, she has taught pre-K through 2nd grade and currently teaches a blended class at Southside. Mrs. Keppel believes every child has a purpose and potential. Sissy Keppel, Southside Primary School. Nita Springle, Walker Elementary School. Nita is currently teaching 1st grade at Walker Elementary. She started teaching 31 years ago and couldn't do it without the support of her family. She is married to her husband Eddie of 34 years, and they are the caretakers of her mom. She has 2 children, Joshua and Elizabeth. Elizabeth is married to Clifton Drake, and they have 1 daughter, Eleanor. Nita loves to vacation in the mountains, spend time with her family, and attend Christian concerts. When Nita's career comes to an end, she wants to be remembered for making a difference in the lives of her students, families, and coworkers. Nita Springle, Walker Elementary. Kim Davini, Wright Elementary School. Kim Davini has spent her career teaching, creating, nurturing, innovative classrooms where every child feels valued. Kim began her teaching journey at Wright Elementary. She taught Project Child, earned her master's degree in curriculum and instruction, achieved National Board's teacher certification, and taught voluntary pre-K. Kim consistently helps families in need, offering clothing and school supplies. Kim empowered her students to use their own voices to write a children's book that offered comfort and healing to the victims' families of Sandy Hook Elementary. Kim also enjoys playing pickleball. Kim Devini, Wright Elementary School. Congratulations to all of our Teacher of the Year nominees. And now, the three finalists for Okaloosa County Teacher of the Year. Sarah Terrace, Florosa Elementary. Sarah Terrace received her BME from NMSU and her MMED from Vandercook College of Music. She has taught music for 17 years around the country and is a National Board Certified Teacher. In 2024, she was a CMA Foundation Music Teacher of Excellence. Sarah is a founding member of the Okaloosa Junior Honor Choir and the Emerald Coast chapter of the AOSA. She has presented nationally for the ORF chapters and is published in the ORF Echo. Sarah's proudest accomplishment is being a mom to her three beautiful children and would not be half the educator she is without the support of her loving husband, Kyle. Sarah Terrace, Florosa Elementary School. Kim Moran, Fort Walton Beach High School. Kim Moran, an accomplished art educator, has inspired students through her passion for the arts for over 3 decades. She earned a BS in art education from East Tennessee State University, teaching in Virginia and Tennessee, then moving to Fort Walton Beach, where she continued her teaching career at Crestview High School, Pryor Middle School, and Fort Walton Beach High School. During her time at Fort Walton Beach, she earned a master's degree from the University of Florida that continues to empower students to create, connect art with the academics, and achieve excellence through creativity and lifelong learning. Kim Moran, Fort Walton Beach High School. Kimberly Day Scanlon, Kenwood Elementary School. Kimberly Day Scanlon is a 4th and 5th grade ESE CBS teacher at Kenwood Elementary. Mrs. Day earned a Bachelor's of Science in Special Education from the College of St. Rose, Albany, New York, and Master's of Science in Inclusive Education from Nazareth College in Rochester, New York. She started her career with the New York State Board of Cooperative Education as an itinerant special educator during the 91-92 school year. As a military spouse, she has taught in all different types of classrooms. Mrs. Day Scanlon and her spouse live on Okaloosa Island. Kimberly Day Scanlon, Kenwood Elementary School. I now would like to introduce the Teacher of the Year Committee Chair, Kyla Selzy.
To every teacher recognized this evening, congratulations. Your commitment, creativity, and impact are deeply felt throughout the district. This year's finalists represent a wide range of strengths. Their classrooms reflect strong instruction, intentional design, and a deep understanding of their students. We began in Sarah Terrace's music classroom at Florosa Elementary School, where students learned through movement, affirmations, song, and instruments. Every student was actively involved, and the learning was energetic, purposeful, and fully experienced. From there, we visited Kimberly Day Scanlon's CBS classroom at Kenwood Elementary School. The fractions lesson offered multiple entry points for learning, allowing every student to engage meaningfully with the content. Clear structure and thoughtful planning supported participation, meeting students where they were academically. Our final visit was to Kim Moran's art classroom at Fort Walton Beach High School, where pottery students were designing tiles around themes of their choice while using a variety of techniques. Established routines and procedures allowed students to focus deeply, collaborate naturally, and take pride in both the process and the final product. Although these classrooms looked very different, they shared the same foundation. Teachers who know their students well and design learning environments where students can succeed. And now, it is my honor to announce and celebrate this year's Teacher of the Year, Kimberly Day Scanlon.
And ma'am, we have a proclamation from Congress. So this is from the Congressional Record, and this is from our Congressman, Mr. Jimmy Petronis. The House of Representatives, Okaloosa County Schools, 2027 Teacher of the Year. The Honorable Mr. Jimmy Petronis of Florida. Mr. Petronis states, Mr. Speaker, I rise to recognize Ms. Kimberly Day Scanlon as the Okaloosa County Teacher of the Year. For several years, Ms. Day Scanlon has served Kenwood Elementary School with talent, passion, and an unwavering commitment to a quality education. In Northwest Florida, we are fortunate to have some of the best teachers in the nation. It is recognized that the teaching profession is one of the most difficult yet rewarding professions in existence. Ms. Day Scanlon has performed her teaching duties exceptionally, while also being an active and supportive member of our community. Ms. Day Scanlon, her outreach extends far beyond the walls of her classroom through her active involvement in her school and community. Kimberly is currently a full-time teacher in Okaloosa County. She has taught students of all ages across various school settings for the last 3 decades. Kimberly also works with teachers as a mentor for new classroom teachers. She holds a BS in special education and an MS in inclusive education and is certified in elementary education. I thank her for her service and wish her all the best for her continued success.
And now we'll hear from our newest Teacher of the Year.
Now, I didn't prepare anything because in the ESE world, you just got to wing it a great deal of the time. But yes, ESE people in the house, I could not be where I am today without, first of all, thanking my spouse. The support that I get every day makes me want to go to my job. A shout out to Okaloosa Gas Company for partially funding my classroom because I get a lot of help from home, paying for my things. My team at Kenwood, amazing. Could not ask for a better group of 4th and 5th and ESE people. Shout out to you all. And just the love and support that I get all the time when I'm at Kenwood is amazing. It is always an open and welcoming environment for any teacher who wants to come and spend some time with us. And y'all, I just feel so privileged to represent you and the positivity and energy and joyfulness I know I feel in this room. The best is yet to come. Thank you so much.
That concludes our program for the evening. Please be safe on your way home. Good night.